Land Before Time presents. Given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Goal: find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Okay, I have a couple of questions. Can S equal the empty string? You can assume yes. Is S lowercase letters only? No, it can also include English letters, digits, symbols, and spaces. A follow-up I have is lowercase a and uppercase A the same? No. Alrighty then, let's move on to some examples. Alright, so let's take the example A, B, C, A, B, C, B, B. And the first solution that comes to my mind is probably going to be n squared, as I'm thinking we would have two pointers, one starting at A and the other starting at B. And what we're going to do here is the pointer that's currently at B, we're going to keep expanding that out until we hit an A again. And when we do hit the A, then we know that the current pointer that's pointing to the A is going to have to move one forward. And we're going to start over again where we have B, C expanding all the way until we hit B. And as we can see here, the solution is going to take n squared time. I think we can do better. And we know that the solution has to be run in O of n time, as we need to iterate through every single character. So as I was going through the first solution that came to my mind, this kind of reminds me of a sliding window sort of situation. So we're going to keep the two pointers at the start, and we're going to expand out and build that window until we see A again. Then what I'm thinking is we're going to have a map which will map the character to the current index that it's at. We still want to use two pointers. We start at A, and since it doesn't exist on the map, we're going to go ahead and add it to the map. Then we're going to try to expand the sliding window. So we move to B. B also does not exist, so let's go ahead and add it to the map. Then we move on to C, which also does not exist, so we're going to go ahead and add it to the map. And now we come at A. And A this time does actually exist in the map. Now we're going to have to figure out how are we going to update the start, because obviously we can't just say our original start, which was at 0, plus 1, because sometimes when you have two consecutive letters, like AA back to back, you won't necessarily be able to do that. But what we do know is that if we see A, that means our start actually has to have been that same letter because we've seen a duplicate, which means, makes sense that we go into the map, we take that index value that we have and we add 1, and that becomes our new start. This is great. However, in the case of an example like A, B, B, A, the proposed solution is not going to work, as we'll have a map where we have A 0, B 1. On the next B, B will be updated with the correct start of 2, and now the value of B will be updated to 2. However, when we go to the next A, the value is going to be 1. And since we already have said that the start is going to be index plus 1, the start will be 1 instead of 2. So we want to ensure that we only update the start when the index is currently in the window. I'm going to take 30 seconds to gather my thoughts and create a blueprint. Create a map. Iterate through the characters in the string. If exists, check if outside the window, then update the start. Always add to the map. Update the max. Now it's time to show off your rockstar coding skills and ace the interview. And there we have it. Longest substring without repeating characters. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy Hot Pocket 2! Happy coding and see you in the next one.